social media. Man, I hope everybody had an awesome week this week, and I hope everybody did what they needed to do. And man, oh man, thank St. Michael are we on the greatest day of the week, that day being Friday, baby. Now, as always, like I've been saying, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel grow. And if you're on the lookout for some new merch that you want to purchase, be sure to click the link in the description of this video and make sure that when you go to truevictory.com, you use code NoMercySports15. Don't worry, the code is in the link is in the description of this video, and you will get 15% off your entire purchase when you do so. True Victory, baby. It's veteran owned and veteran operated. Let them know I sent you. All right. But I will say this about True Victory. They have a limited time only sale on first responders. I'm talking nurses, EMTs, police. The list goes on and on. You're not going to want to miss it. Hell, I even got a Navy Hooyah shirt from True Victory. And my stomping grounds remain in the Navy, despite the fact that I am in the Army. But hey, it is what it is. But that's not why we're here. We are here to talk sports. Why? Because and now it's time for the most uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. And at the end of the day, you will know whose game this is, with everybody saying, no mercy sports. Let's get into it, baby. We got some topics that we need to talk about.
Nobody can stop me now.
Let me talk to you. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. And you know I don't do this alone. I got some backup with me. He's big. He's spicy. He's got some big and spicy takes. Please help me welcome to the stage, Spicy Big Mac.
It's time for Mac's Spicy Picks.
Baby.
I fucking hate that intro. It's funny, but I fucking hate it. It's a pleasure to be here, as always. I'm excited to do this with you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, we got plenty of time to talk about football. Why? Because, look, week 3 is coming up for college football and NFL. But, look, there is some serious baseball that needs to be talked about right now. We got the wild card standings are just unbelievably outrageous right now, and it's not even close. The Arizona Diamondbacks, who had a secure lead in the second spot, and the Mets and Braves were fighting for the third spot in the wild card standings, and now Minnesota, who was holding it down for the final wild card spot, but don't be counting other teams out like the Detroit Tigers, who have been finding a rhythm lately, and also the Seattle Mariners as well. Now, that being said, what teams could find their way into the wild card?
Well, hopefully the Orioles will be one of those teams.
The Orioles have the number 1 spot in the wild card standings, my guy.
Well, I mean, hopefully they can keep it that way. They're looking pretty good tonight, but I mean, we do.
Oh my God, they got a lead unlike any other right now.
I mean, yes and no. The whole thing is, again, the way we've been playing the last 3 weeks is concerning. Very concerning. It's like our offense is gone. Mind you, like just like our friend Andrew and his Braves. My Orioles have been bitten by the injury bug like a mofo. Mountcastle is on injured reserve. Who we got? Why can't I remember his name?
Gunnar Henderson?
No, not Gunnar Henderson. It's the other shortstop. I think Greenberg or something Berg. Westberg. That's what it is. So Westberg.
Oh, okay.
He's injured. Rodriguez is injured. One of our starting pitchers. I mean, we've got another. Tyler Wells is injured. I mean, between our bullpen and our starting roster, like, bro, we're down like 8 guys.
Oof. Yeah, that's gotta suck, especially when you're when you're in the AL East and you're in second place and you're also on the outside looking in, looking at the Yankees right now. I mean, it's unreal. Look, I want the Baltimore Orioles to actually make a run, but I have really had my eyes set on one team and one team right now. They are in the AL Central. That team being the Kansas City Royals. They have been, if they make a run this year, I would not be surprised. They have the talent. Unfortunately, how the fuck they lose to the Detroit Tigers in a fucking series game is beyond me. Look, Kansas City, you have the talent. You have the fucking guy being Bobby Witt Jr. Where the hell is Vinny Pasquanito? Salvador Perez, you need to fucking come through, my guy. What the hell are you doing? Oh, sorry. Apologies. I'm just that passionate about baseball right now. And look, you look at the NL wild card right now. Oh my God. There is no reason that the Arizona Diamondbacks should be tied with, of all fucking teams, the New York Mets. There is no reason in hell, no reason whatsoever that the Diamondbacks should be tied for the second and third spot in the NL wild card with the New York Mets. Atlanta, y'all need to step your game up. Arizona, y'all need to step your game up as well. Why? Because there is no reason in fucking hell that the San Diego Padres, of all fucking teams, should have the number 1 spot in the wild card standings. Are you kidding me right now? Now, look, I understand that the San Diego Padres were one of the reasons why the LA Dodgers 2 years ago lost in the playoffs. The Dodgers had arguably one of the best records that year. And then on top of that, the Padres come into this series with an 89-win season. Go figure, the fucking Padres lose. No, I'm sorry. Go figure, the fucking Dodgers lose. But hey, don't take my word for it. Look at the Dodgers record, or playoffs record, since 2013 when they have been winning the NL West. It's not even fucking close. They choke in the playoffs. And look, when Arizona swept them last year, I've lost all hope in the Dodgers and doing anything this year. And this is including when Shohei Ohtani just became the first player to have a 50-50 season. That is 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. But he ain't catching Ricky Henderson anytime soon. All right, though. Now, one of my co-hosts, he's been having some technical difficulties, but hey, it's technology. What are you going to do? It's only a matter of time before technology rises up and we are a living, breathing version of the fucking Terminator. What it do, big baby?
Yeah, I had to switch from the desktop to the laptop. I'm like, what the hell? Just one of them, one of them days, man.
Yeah, just one of them days indeed. And like I said, it's only a matter of time before we are a real life version of the Terminator.
I fucking hope not. Okay?
Yeah, I hope not. I really hope not either. So I hope you're listening right now. But look, as far as the AL wildcard goes, I know that the Baltimore Orioles have secured the first spot. Hey, look, they have too much talent on that team right now. Oh, I'm not even surprised that they were going back and forth with the New York Yankees.
I mean, like again, if it wasn't for the injuries in our bullpen, man, I think we'd probably have a better record. Probably, I mean, we easily could have had 10 more wins. Like we'd be sitting on the cusp of like a 92 to 94 win team.
Yeah,
Easily
absolutely.
right now, but with the way it's going, like I said, I'm fingers crossed we're gonna make it to the playoffs, and hopefully like we can make some noise, man. Like
Absolutely.
the whole thing is if we had Felix Batista, if we had Rodriguez, if we had Tyler Wells, if we had these guys, I'd be like, fuck it, bring it. Okay, but we're down so many guys. It's just like, fuck.
No, I mean, I completely get it. But the fact that you've been down so many guys and you have the number one spot in the wild card really speaks volume about the talent that y'all have on that team. You got Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. Jackson Holiday has been making some serious fucking steps since he got sent back down to the minors and then brought back up.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm happy with how he's progressing.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the biggest problem is even if all of our field guys are healthy, with our pitching rotation, it's gonna.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's that bullshit going around.
But yeah, no, I mean, with our bullpen, like, we'd really have to pull a miracle out of our ass for us to make it all the way to the World Series, let alone win the World Series.
Right. I mean, you can only do so much on defense and offense for that matter. But when it comes down to it, pitching is the one thing that matters.
Yeah, I mean, good pitching can win you every game in the playoffs. Bad pitching will lose you every game.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we got another person joining us here with us tonight. He is the host of the most villainous college sports talk show you will find on social media. Here he is.
I'm a bad guy, the one you love to hate. Andrew Anderson, stating truth that just can't wait. Got a podcast, like a punch right to your face. College sports villain. Taking it over the place. I bring the facts whether you like it or not. Dropping truth bombs, giving it all I got. They call me a villain. Well, I wear that badge with pride. Nothing but secrets they try to hide. Hard rock in my veins, rebellious to the core. I won't back down, won't take it anymore. The bad guy of the podcast world, that's me. Unleashing the truth, setting it all free. Unleashing the truth.
Oh, yes, he is the host of the most villainous college sports talk show you will find on social media. Please help me welcome Mr. Andrew Anderson. What it do, baby?
Man, I'm in here from the room because the boy over there eating a muffin and shit. So he may make an appearance. But I got off a little early today. I'm on vacation and I haven't been able to get on the show in a couple weeks. And I was like, the boss is like, "Hey, take off early. It's your vacation. You work hard. I appreciate you." I got home. I'm like, I'm jumping on.
Hey, it is what it is. Now, so me and Mr. Big Mac here, we're actually talking about the AL wildcard standings. We're going to get to the NL wildcard standings in a bit. But what are your thoughts on how the standings in the wildcard have been of late?
So in the AL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm pulling that up right now. Give me just a second.
No worries.
So yeah, so I've been kind of keeping an eye on it. So I mean, like if you look at it, I mean Baltimore has the number one spot. Kansas City, Minnesota, Detroit. These are all teams that Seattle's 2 back, Boston's 4 back. These are all teams we discussed at the beginning that we said would be in the mix at this time of the year.
Yep.
So we were spot on who we thought. Baltimore's playing the best ball. I'm not obviously only 4 games back, not ruling them out.
I mean, hell, we got a week and a half, 2 weeks left?
Yeah, we're coming to an end. They're 4 games back. I'm not ruling them out, right?
Yeah, we might see a game 163 for some of these teams just to secure the last spot of the wild card spot.
Correct. So I think it's right where we thought it would be: Kansas City, Minnesota, Detroit, Seattle, Boston. I was the only one that said Boston, by the way. Tampa Bay is in. So it's funny because Tampa Bay and Toronto still have a shot, and they're in the bottom of the. I mean, that tells you how good the East is. I mean, really, that tells you how good the fucking East is right there. That they still have a mathematical shot this late into the season, right?
I'm just going to tell you, offensively, Guerrero carries that motherfucking team.
Yes, he does. Ain't no doubt about that.
Listen, look at his on-base percentage. He's top 5. Look at his slugging percentage, top 5. I mean, that dude gets on base. That dude fucking hits. Like, when I tell you most of the balls I hit on, where I bet on batters to hit, Guerrero is always there.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 home run parlays I've hit on, Pete Alonso and Guerrero are the 2 that are always there because they hit them bombs, baby.
Facts. 100% facts. Toronto's not. Toronto's not going to make it. They're 7 games.
No, I'm not saying they're going to make it.
Oh, yeah, no. There's no way Toronto makes it to us.
That's it.
We are, like, too deep in for Toronto to actually make some noise.
Yeah, we are. It's really gonna, honestly, Boston 4 games out might be a little too far as well. Seeing how they still got the Yankees and the Orioles on their plate, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Chances are they're not going to shore that up.
Especially with the future AL MVP, one being Aaron Judge, with the season that he's been having. My God.
Yeah, Aaron Judge is. I got it, buddy. Yeah.
Ohtani is getting the MVP. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, for the National League.
I mean, he's. MVP. It's crazy, but it's not, and it's. That whole situation is just a debacle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The whole situation, it's like throw it all in the garbage. Just throw it all in the garbage, and it's a shame because it's just like. I don't know. There's too many obstacles there to just be like, no, I don't know what was going on. I have no clue.
This motherfucker. What really upsets me is like we gave Pete Rose a lifetime ban, arguably the greatest hitter of all time. But Ohtani does the same thing plus more, and he gets the pass. But that's neither here nor there, right?
Right.
We're talking about the AL. I think Minnesota's going to sneak a spot. They're playing good ball right now.
They are, and they do have some really good talent over there.
I think Kansas City's going to sneak a spot, and Detroit, man, Detroit, they We talked about them at the beginning of the year, and they fell off, and we quit talking about them because and then now here we are.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and they got the Red. All right, so this is the Tigers. They got the Orioles, which are currently losing 5-0, 2 more games. The Reds
boy.
and the White Sox. That bodes well for them as far as the White Sox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
So that does bode pretty well for them. Minnesota has the Red Sox, the Orioles, and the Twins. That's rough.
Wow, we really could see a game 163 for the Twins and Tigers just for the final spot in the last spot of the AL wildcard standings.
Mariners got the Rangers, the Astros, and the A's. Man, all of them doesn't have an easy path here.
Yeah.
I mean, Boston has the Blue Jays and the Rays, so I mean, I was wrong about that, but I think 4 games back is just too much, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
I think
like a neighbor of mine told me, it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish.
Kansas City got the Giants, the Nats, and the Braves. That's pretty goddamn rough too.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely rough. I'm really surprised. And this is definitely going to be a topic we're talking about next week. Really surprised at how the Nationals did this year. There is some young talent that can really carry that team to another possible World Series win.
I mean, they've got a decent bullpen, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they can definitely build. They can definitely build.
Yeah. No,
I will say this. I'm a little more surprised. Like, I thought it was going to be a good young team. Just like Oakland. It's the same thing about Oakland.
God. Don't move to Vegas, guys. Don't move to Vegas. What are y'all doing?
Regardless, on that note, it's again, some of these teams, I mean, they have a good trajectory where they're going. I tell you what, Rooker with Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, real quick. What about the defending champs not going to defend their title? What about the defending National League champs probably not going to defend their title? When's the last time that happened for real? I wonder. Like, I don't have the answer. I'm curious.
Okay, so for the Texas Rangers, they really shit the bed this year.
I mean, mathematically they're in, but they're 10 games out of the wild card spot, right? Like, they're not going to make that up.
Yeah, they really shit the bed this year. Arizona, though, ooh, man. I mean, the NL.
They've had down spots, but god damn, they've had some upbeats.
Yeah, but none of that matters because they're done.
Hey, look, nothing matters until the playoffs start.
Correct, but you got to make it there, and Texas ain't gonna make it.
Ain't no way in hell they're gonna fucking make it.
No.
My God, y'all are the defending World Series champions, and y'all come out like this and shit the bed, man. Y'all went on a one-hit wonder run that overcame the Philadelphia fucking Eagles.
Hey, I'm just telling you. I'll take a one-hit wonder. I'll take a one-hit.
I'll take a one-hit wonder. My prediction for the World Series was the Yankees and the Braves, and I said they were going to win the East. The Braves had a lot of injuries, so but I did pick the Yankees to win the East, and I was the only one. And I picked the Yankees to win it all, and I was the only one. The Braves, I mean, like they got their chances, to make the playoffs, or whatever, but they're too injured to get there. But I still had the Yankees.
Hey, they're 2 games out.
They're 2
games out
now.
There's still plenty of baseball left to be played for the Braves.
Yeah, they got their shot, right? But they're still out. You see what I'm saying?
Listen. I am now in the same boat with you. We've had too many injuries. Pitchers gone. The Orioles
playoffs though. Unless y'all shit the bed these last 7 games, y'all are in the playoffs. Y'all got the wild card. The Braves are outside looking in on the wild card.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it was. I'm sorry. I think it was when the Braves lost.
The Marlins.
I think it was when the Braves lost Ronald Acuna Jr. That was the beginning of the end.
No, definitely 100%. 100%.
I mean, he came off of what, NL MVP season this year? Oh,
I mean, Strider went down, Ozzy Albies went down, Sean Murphy went down, Austin Riley went down. I mean, our whole goddamn team went down, bro. And we're still 2 games out the wild card. I love the fight, but we're losing to the Marlins right now in a must-win game, and that's just, I think, how it's. I think this puts the nail in the coffin for the Braves today if they can't pull this.
Hey, don't sleep on Marcell Ozuna. That man has been carrying the offense as of late.
Look, let me tell you what pisses me off. The Braves have the best ERA in the national. I mean, in the major leagues, the best starting ERA, the best by far. It's not even close. The ERA is the best. They have the best pitching staff in baseball. But when it goes to the fucking bullpen, we fucking shit the bed. Unreal. We're average. We have the best starters in Major League. We're averaging 7 runs a game, and we're not going to make the playoffs. Fucking ridiculous. Get somebody who can bit in the fucking bullpen. That makes no sense. No. Like when the Chargers had the number 1 offense, number 1 defense, and they shit the bed. That's how I feel about this.
Oh shit! With LaDainian Tomlinson having a fucking MVP season,
right?
So now this is why I was saying what I'm saying. Starting pitcher John Means injured. Tyler Wells, starting pitcher, injured. Kyle Bradish, starting pitcher, injured. Felix Bautista, relief pitcher, injured. Grayson Rodriguez, starting pitcher, injured. George Mateo, injured. Westberg, injured. Mountcastle, injured. Urias, injured. Bro, like, and it's been like this the last probably month where we've been hit with injuries. Adley Rutschman took a fucking a foul ball to the fucking hand and hasn't been, hitting the same since then. And it's been weeks. So, I mean,
come on. It's obviously clear that the Baltimore Orioles have a fucking type. Look at Adley Rutschman. Look at Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, yes, they all did. I give you that 100%, and it's fucking hilarious. But again, for us,
it was right there.
To make it and to stay up in the wild card, to be even trying to nip at the Yankees' heels is going to be very hard. Now, I'm saying, yeah, I see us making it to the playoffs, but very much so like the Braves, we're just missing too many key pieces for us to even really think like, okay, this is our year. So, I mean, I feel you. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm like, it was a great year, but if not for these motherfucking injuries, you know what I mean? It could have been our year.
Hey, look, I'm a Yankees fan, and even Judge went through a drought, and the Yankees are really depending on 2 fucking guys to lead them to another World Series win.
I mean, you have a bullpen,
right?
You have a bullpen.
Fucking ass, we have a bullpen.
Okay. I'm saying, okay, your offense. All right, let's average out the year. What is your offense average? Your offense averages what, around 8? It's got to be around 8.8. You score 8 runs a game, right? I believe that's what the Yankees average, 8 point something, maybe even 9. But again, so you're averaging that out. Now look at your bullpen. Average your bullpen out. Average that ERA out. Yeah, you're probably, I mean, at least less than 6.
So James, I want to just bring up a stat. Matt, you have the 4th best bullpen ERA in major leagues. What are you talking about? 4th best.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, believe it or not, like,
32.
This is the
It's Aaron fucking Boone that is screwing us over. If the dude actually took some time to actually be a manager instead of picking out what wire he's gonna wear.
Stop.
You have the 4th best ERA. You have the best player in baseball. Why are you complaining about your manager?
Bro, you should be
Because Aaron
jumping for
Boone
joy.
sucks. His
Jump
literal
for joy.
moment was a walk-off home run against the Red Sox.
Dude, what the fuck do you want? You're going to win your division, probably going to win the American League, the favorites to win the World Series, and you're complaining about your manager. I'm so confused, James. I'm confused.
Do better.
Do better.
Listen, we're giving you a chance. Celebrate.
I have
Celebrate.
more faith in JoJo Rookie than I do Aaron Boone. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, let's
Oh
celebrate.
my
You gotta-
God.
come on.
2017 was our fucking year. But
No, this
God
is your year.
forbid we lose to the
This is your
fucking
year.
City Astros.
This is your year, my man.
Dude, I don't understand. I don't understand why we're complaining. Like, honestly, like all serious, man. Like you're complaining about winning the American League East, probably winning the American League. You got like the third best record in baseball, the fourth best bullpen. You got Aaron fucking Judge, and your manager is just shitty. I'm confused.
And don't forget about Soto. Don't forget about Soto.
Yeah, let's not forget about
Soto has won multiple games.
No, I'm not complaining about like Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, the talent that we have, the bullpen that we have. It's our fucking manager. It is Aaron fucking Boone. We have had too many good goddamn chances to win the World fucking Series under his watch, but we couldn't follow through. Aaron Judge in 2022 had a season of a lifetime when he set the AL single season home run record, only to get fucking swept by the goddamn Astros.
This is a completely different team, brother.
These are like, you're not going to win the World Series every fucking year. That shit's not going to happen. Like, it's just not. I mean, look at the
I'm
good
not going to
teams.
argue that.
One, the Astros teams that won it, we know they cheated. So let's just go ahead and put that there, right?
Obviously.
Look at the Braves team that won it, man. They were a team of destiny.
Oh, that was a motivated Braves team for sure.
The Dodgers won it in COVID year, right? Because that's a short year, so that's a different beast. You can't win all of them. You just won the hardest division in baseball, and you're complaining, bro. My Braves, every goddamn body's injured. I'm the one that should be bitching and whining. I'm going minor league players out there right now. I don't even know half my fucking roster, James. I don't know who the fuck they are, James.
And you're still 2 games out on the final spot of the wild card standings. Y'all can make a fucking run this year.
We didn't win the AL fucking East, did we?
But listen. He knows his team is going to lose, okay? 2 out of 4 games, essentially. That's essentially what it is. So he's been sitting at 50%. Understand that first chunk of the season helped out tremendously. But again, you are winning the World Series essentially. Like, you've almost got a cakewalk there. Like, outside of, you know what I mean? Like literally, what team is going to be able to seriously compete with you guys?
I'm gonna be honest. Yankees, Dodgers. Even though I can't stand either of those fucking teams, I'm watching every fucking minute of that World Series.
I was gonna say there is a team out there.
Fireworks.
There's definitely a team out there. Yankees, Phillies.
Look, Yankees, Phillies would be cool. Like, don't get me wrong, but the fucking Yankees, Dodgers, man, that shit's fire. Freddie fucking Freeman. I mean, you got motherfuckers.
Yeah, but look at the Dodgers playoffs history dating back to 2013. They choke. They fucking choke.
But they got a World Series more recently than the Yankees do. I'm just saying that's a badass World Series. I'm trying to tell you, if the Yankees and the Dodgers play in the World Series, this will be the most watched World Series in 15 to 20 years. Like, mark my words. I'm watching every minute of that shit. That's fucking good TV.
I've never even seen my team in the World Series, let alone deep in the playoffs. Okay, I've never even seen them in a championship game, homie. Okay, like
that's what I've been saying.
So again, I've continuously got to watch the Yankees win. I've even got to see the Braves win.
Maddie,
I got to see Boston break the curse.
I got to see the Braves win twice. Twice in my life.
Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I hate saying it, I got to see the Red Sox break the fucking curse.
I ain't seen my Falcons win shit. I ain't seen my Hawks win shit.
Hey, look, the Falcons are taking the right step in the fucking direction with Kirk Cousins under center and having MPJ on the sideline. Look, I understand that Kirk Cousins really isn't the guy that you should bring in to teach MPJ, but he knows the fucking game.
Look.
He beat the fucking Eagles.
I just don't know what you're looking for. Like you're so disappointed that your team's going to play in the World Series, and I just don't understand. I guess is what I'm saying. I don't get it. Y'all are the best team in baseball right now, the hottest team in baseball. You have had Major League Baseball's hardest schedule. I just looked it up. Y'all had the hardest schedule in Major League Baseball. You got 89.
I don't know. Maddie would say otherwise.
And you're winning in the East. I'm confused, Joey.
Like you got an opportunity to win 100 games.
100.
So
yeah, but unfortunately, the offense and defense revolves around Aaron Judge.
I'm pegging you as a glass half empty kind of guy.
That's fair enough.
Got to be. Understand, if the Orioles were in that position with the stats, with everything the Yankee had now, understand, I would be full dressed in Orioles gear right now, sitting here like, yeah, motherfucker. Okay, that's what you should be doing. Put your Yankees on. You know what I mean? Drop your nuts, brother. You was going to the show like you locked in, click clack, motherfucker. You in there.
I'm not denying that. I already know that I'm gonna be decked out in fucking Yankees gear and live streaming the fucking playoffs when the Yankees play.
Makes no sense.
That's like having a big dick and complaining about it. What the fuck are you complaining for, bro? I don't want to hear that bullshit. Enjoy your life. Be happy. Jesus loves you.
I might fall over fucking laughing after that fucking comment. That was too good.
I mean, like it don't make no sense to complain when you got a legit shot to win it all. You're like, fuck my manager who just won the East and has the best bullpen in the ERA and winning all these games. Fuck that guy. Like, what are you talking about?
This is the playoffs, though. You never know what's gonna happen. The fucking Diamondbacks last year swept the Dodgers, who were the heavy favorites to win it last year, though.
So say you lose in the playoffs to another great team. Is that really that big of a deal? I mean, I know you're disappointed, but like the Braves, a full streak Braves with Strider and the other 7 fucking starters we lost, right? We have a good chance to win the World Series. Like we got, but they're gone, and I have no hope. And you have the top tier hope. And I'm not complaining, and you're complaining, and I'm just confused.
I'm just going based off of like how the Yankees have performed in the playoffs since 2009.
Yes, I did see Ripken play in the 90s, the late 90s.
I watched him play in the 80s.
Hey, Mr. fucking Iron Man, baby.
I love Cal Ripken Jr. He would honestly, I'm not a Orioles fan, but Cal and Ryan Sandberg Ryne Sandberg were my 2 favorite players, not on the Braves, and Andre Dawson.
Oh God, what's not to love? Braves. What's not to love? Cal Ripken Jr. literally defined the definition of Iron Man. Oh, I'm sick. Guess what? I'm starting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say, he was average, but, he was reliable. And to that, I say, you know what? You get up and you go to the ballpark every single day. You don't miss a game every single day. And and the whole thing is, and you have to be consistent. Okay? There wasn't many slumps in Cal Ripken Jr.'s career.
Mm-hmm.
Look, y'all fitting you can light me up for this as you a Yankees fan, but if I'm taking from beginning of the career to end of the career, I'm taking Cal over Derek Jeter.
Oh, easily. Yeah, I won't even argue against that.
Yeah, if you're talking about single, just his accolades, not team accolades.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, I love Derek Jeter. There's no doubt about that. I'm a diehard Yankees fan, but I will easily take Cal Ripken's career over Derek Jeter's.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to bring the rings in the picture and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, Derek Jeter had the better career.
He really did.
He won.
Unfortunately, he was on the Yankees team where it was like, oh my God, they're buying their players. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're fucking cheaters.
They were. I mean, it's not cheating if you're allowed to do it.
Right. It's not cheating.
Don't be a hater to fucking greatness, though.
No. It's
You
still a
paid
little unfair.
taxes.
Still a little unfair.
It tipped the scale.
Get a payroll, though.
The rule was if you paid the luxury tax and then you can go and get who you want. That was within the rules, and the Yankees won. I'm not bitter about it. I mean, without that money, the Braves win a few more World Series. But at the end of the day,
I'll agree to that.
At the end of the day, George Steinbrenner spent the money and Ted Turner did not. Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Yep. No, it's not even close. I mean, ooh, Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg was my dude. He was my dude. Look, I always watched the Cubs play, right? Because there was only 2 baseball games you got to watch when I was little. I'm old. There was no ESPN or nothing. It was the Braves on TBS and the Cubs on WGN. That was it. Those are the only 2 teams you ever got to watch play. So I watched Sandberg and Andre Dawson a lot, and I've come to love those guys. Like, I love the Hawk. Andre Dawson was awesome. Ryan Sandberg out there, man, that motherfucker was a baller, a straight baller, and I loved it.
Straight facts. All right. So we've had our essential fill with baseball. There's some more baseball to be talked about when the playoffs start, but right now we need to get into one thing and one thing only that we have been waiting since the beginning of February. That is football.
Agreed.
Oh, Tua. Yeah, this is the topic that we're going to talk about. What the fuck are we going to do with you, my guy? You have been injury prone since Alabama.
Whoa, dude! You can't help concussions. That's not like injuries are one thing, right? Like, but concussions, man, that's a different beast.
It really is.
Happens?
But I mean, yes, he had 3 concussions.
You know what happens to tough guys, right? Who continue to get concussions and say, you know what, man, I ain't shit. Like seriously, you turn fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like, you turn like that mentally you are fucking disturbed. Look at Junior Seau. Look at some of these guys where they've turned around and done autopsies to their fucking brains because all the trauma their brain has. Again, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
It's
very dangerous.
Of the tackles that he was having, though, he was like supposed to be this part of great Alabama quarterback roster that came out of Alabama, went into the NFL, and actually did something. Now, look, I get it. He had 3 concussions over the course of the 2022 season. But on top of that, it's like, yo, you really scrambled this year. You really scrambled, lowered your head, and led with your head, and basically, basically had a season-ending injury with a concussion against, of all people, being Damar Hamlin, who literally died on fucking national television. The cruel fucking irony. So the question is it really time for Tua to hang it up?
Yes, it is. Because look, Steve Young did the same thing. He got a few concussions. Steve Young was a great quarterback, man, the next great quarterback, but he cut his short career And he when he did his retirement speech, he's like, I gotta be able to walk with my grandkids. You know,
Yeah.
he's like, I gotta do it. I gotta give up my career, right? And
Mhm.
as far as Tua go, he was the same way as Tua. He put his head down. But when you're in the heat of the, I don't know if you've ever played football like on a team and you're going out there in the heat of the moment, man, you're just like, I got to get that yard. Like it's a split second decision, right? And that's what happened to him. But he's got to hang it up for himself. He's already made money. The dude's got money, right? Like he's never going to hurt for
He
money.
does, and he
Hang it up.
definitely secured the bag.
Hang it up, bro. Hang it up. Hang it up for your family. Hang it up for yourself. Hang it up. Why are we tired of hearing about DeMar Hamlin? That's a great story, though. I just like I know they drag it on, but
No, that's honestly a good question because I'm like, yo, who the hell was DeMar Hamlin up until he had that near-death experience on national television? Tua, on the other hand, has been the one that's been having like some serious ass like concussions. Even in what was it, 2022? I think it was week 3 when the Dolphins played the Bills, and the Bills defense tackled Tua where his head bounced off the ground, and concussion protocol was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's a back injury." The literal next fucking week.
Who's the best Alabama quarterback?
Oh,
Like ever?
ever.
I gotta say Joe Namath.
Joe Namath was a great. I mean, they've had some great ones, man, but like nobody had the success Namath had. But Joe Namath was very overrated, man. I just my
So I will say this: like in my lifetime, Tua is the best Alabama quarterback I've ever seen.
What?
I don't know any other Alabama quarterback.
I mean, there's a lot of Alabama quarterbacks that were really good out there.
Okay,
but-
see, now again, I said in my lifetime, but okay, I didn't know Ken Stabler went to Alabama.
I mean, Bryce Young. You've got. I mean, you've had just great quarterbacks.
We're gonna get to Bryce Young.
But Tua definitely.
Bryce Young, I was about to say Bryce Young's not a good quarterback, at least not yet.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely gonna get to Bryce Young. There is no doubt about
Are
that.
we talking NFL career or college career for Alabama?
Ooh,
Well, I'm talking NFL. I was just talking NFL.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
So I will say this. As far as Matt Short goes with the Vanderbilt over Missouri. So I did put in a bet for them to win. So I bet for them to take the lead in the fourth quarter and win the game. And I think it was it's like plus 20, plus 2,200.
I was gonna say, so you got Vanderbilt over Missouri tomorrow.
Oh, no, it's plus 22,000.
So you got Vanderbilt beating Missouri.
Yeah, put $1 on it.
Okay, because the spread is 20.
Do I think Vanderbilt is actually going to win? No. But do I think they're actually going to put points up on this defense? The defense has looked great, but look who they've played.
I mean, they played Boston College.
They gave up points to Boston College.
So, for me,
so I'll say this: look at Vanderbilt's quarterback stats. That's I'm looking at his quarterback and I'm looking at the weapons. Now again, the offensive line is nothing to talk about, obviously. But I'm just saying it's look putting $1 on something that could win you $200. I'm just saying it's a spicy pick. I like the spicy. Okay.
I get it. Boston College put up 21 on Missouri, right? Boston College is a good team. 21 is not a lot, but Georgia State put up 36 on Vanderbilt. Like, I don't see. I think Missouri covers the spread. To be honest with you,
that wouldn't be surprising to me either.
Like Vanderbilt became Vanderbilt again. So I know everybody was high on them when they beat Virginia Tech, right? They were. They were the talk of the town. But I just want to bring you back to the fact that I said they were going to beat Virginia Tech. Did I not? Before the game, before the season. Virginia Tech is not a good team. There's just, we cannot base Vanderbilt on that. We base Vanderbilt on losing to Georgia fucking State. That's what we base Vanderbilt on.
Yes, absolutely. Like, look, I didn't even have Georgia State beating Vanderbilt on my 2024 college football bingo card.
I did.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I called preseason. I said they would beat Virginia Tech and lose to Georgia State. Like, and just as I said, I mean, Vandy gonna Vandy, brother. And he's right. Luther Burden gonna eat against Vandy. He go eat all day long. I'm just saying.
Well, look, let's go from one SEC team to another. Why? Because Bryce Young, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Alabama, finds himself in purgatory football because the Panthers gave up so fucking much just to draft Bryce Young. Only after 18 games for Bryce Young to be fucking drafted. Now, after 18 games, or here, let's put it into perspective like this. When Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold were the quarterbacks for the Carolina Panthers, they had a combined 22 touchdowns to 19 interceptions. Since leaving the Panthers, they now have a total of 46 touchdowns to just 14 interceptions. On top of that, the Panthers also gave up wide receiver DJ Moore to the fucking Bears, who really thought Justin Fields was the fucking problem of all that. But look, was benching Bryce Young and starting Andy Dalton the right move for the Carolina Panthers?
I mean, yeah, if you're not going to do nothing to help Bryce Young, then yeah, you might as well start the other guy who's going to be able to run your system. The whole thing is again, I've said this time and time again, if you're a coach and you have players, it's not like you can sit here and say, okay, you know what, I don't want this guy here, get rid of him, give me somebody else. You know what I mean? Like these guys on your team. Okay, you can't work with this guy for some reason. You can't figure out how to make plays and run plays with this guy to help him succeed and help your team succeed. Then fine, yeah, switch it up. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like this. You know, if you can't get an offensive line to work cohesive, and you can't get wide receivers to get open, and you can't get a quarterback that can read a defense.
And you can't fucking stop anybody. Like, they've done nothing for Bryce Young, man.
Yes.
Here's the deal. You could put Tom Brady in that offense and they not winning games.
Oh, absolutely.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'd go that far.
Look. If you can't stop nobody and you can't protect the quarterback and you can't get open as a wide receiver, it doesn't matter who the fuck you got back there because Tom Brady ain't taking off running.
And we all know Tom Brady was a slow-ass
Tom Brady's
runner.
going to do? Tom Brady's going to do a 3-step drop back, and by the time his back foot hits that third step, his arm's going forward throwing that fucking ball. He's not going to stand there and hold it because he's either going to throw it at the ground in front of that wide receiver or he's going to hit that fucking wide receiver in his hands. Tom Brady was very good at the dink and dunk. So was Peyton Manning. That was their fucking bread and butter.
Right. I mean, they were, though, but, like, on this Carolina offense, no.
Name them weapons. Name the weapons. Because he's got some weapons.
Adam Thielen. That's the only dude on the Carolina offense that I can actually think of.
Deontay Johnson from the Steelers. Dude was a catch.
What did he do for the Steelers, though?
What do you mean? Dude, he was catching fucking 6. What was it like? He averaged like 5
Dude
or 6.
was Robbie Anderson after Robbie Anderson.
All right, so let me rephrase that. If Tom Brady is the Panthers starting quarterback right now, do they win more than 5 games?
They probably win 6 or 7 games.
No, fucking their defense is ass. I mean,
so was the fucking O-line.
I mean, but dude, you would be ass too if you was out there for 25, 30 minutes a fucking game.
Agreed. Agreed.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't give them enough time to stay off the field. You know what I mean? Get them catch their breath. Shit, they catch their breath. They sitting there kneeling. All of a sudden, shit, he turned you over again. Fuck, get your helmet. Fuck, come on.
Hold on.
That is my literal reaction being a Chicago fucking Bears supporter with Caleb Williams under fucking center. The dude is a bum.
Hold on.
No, they have lost
Hold on.
47-10 and 26-3. I mean, no, bro. Tom Brady's not taking that team to 7 wins.
I mean,
Especially with the
Yes.
so-called weapons that the Panthers have. Nah.
The Panthers may not win a game this year, Matt. Like, legit. They may not. They're that bad. Like,
And we've seen 2 teams in our lifetime not win a fucking game. Those teams being the 2016 Browns and the 2008 Detroit Lions.
I'll take Andy Dalton for 2 wins this season.
All right, hold up. So Andy Dalton's a good quarterback. I will give you that. I think maybe they can get 2. But look at their schedule. All right, so they got the Raiders in Las Vegas. That's a loss.
Oh, especially with Max Crosby leading the way.
And then they got the Bengals, right? Who are also 0-2, but the Bengals are better. They got the Bears. They got the Falcons. They got the Commanders. That would be a shot, but it's at Washington, right? They got the Broncos, who are 0-2 as well, but it's at Denver. They got the Saints. The Saints spitting to beat them down again. The Giants, they might get that one. They might get the Giants. They're not.
Yeah, I was going to hate saying that. Yeah.
They're not beating the Eagles. They're not beating the Cowboys. They're not beating the Bucks. They're not beating the Falcons. And then they have the Cardinals, but I don't think they can beat them either.
He can legitimately get them 4 wins. Andy Dalton can legitimately get them 4 wins. Do I think he gets all 4? No. But there's a chance he could get 4 wins. Again, like I said, let's see the Panthers defense when they actually have time to game plan on the sideline, not run out, catch their breath, and then run right back on the field. Like that happened multiple times in that game where they were only off the field for less than 3 minutes on the game clock. Like, and then he was back out there for another 10 minutes on the game clock. That's fucking devastating, brother. That's devastating. You get a quarterback out there that can make a 3-step drop back, 5-step drop back, can hand the ball off, can you know what I mean? Do play action.
So yeah, their time of possession was 36-23 against the Clippers. That's a killer for a defense. And their time of possession versus the Saints was same thing, 36-23. Yeah, that's a killer. Defense can't be on the field 37 minutes a game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
All righty. So while James, the host, is gone, I don't know what the next agenda is, but let's break into I really don't want to fuck his agenda over. So let's break into some college football. Let's talk about Tennessee, Oklahoma, Matt. I'm looking forward to this game. I think Tennessee wins 37-17. What about you?
Hold on 1 second, because I got something cooking. I literally saved this website so I could go back to it. Give me 1 second. Oh, of course. Boom. Yeah, show me the details. Boom. So originally, I was on Tennessee. But I started analyzing the numbers a little bit. And I'm sitting here looking, and I'm like, okay, offensively, like the running game is good for Tennessee. Oh, no. My bad. No, that's right. Yeah, 45 carries for 357 yards and 9 fucking touchdowns. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, that kid is putting down yards. The other guy, Arnold, he's going to get 36 carries, 159 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What? Like, okay.
I mean, the
Wide
spread is,
receivers, I mean, you have 5 receptions, 169 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay, you're productive when you catch the ball, or you're really fast and you can get open. I see you. Then you got the other guy, 22 receptions, 169 yards, 3 touchdowns. So I'm like, okay, this guy, he can catch the fucking ball. So then I'm looking at the quarterback matchup. I don't know how to say his last name from Tennessee. I'm not going to butcher it, but I mean, he's 48 for 67, 698 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I was like, okay, those, you know what I mean? Those decent numbers.
Even Tennessee slung 50-plus points over on NC State.
my question is, it's a 6.5 point spread. Do they cover?
This comment, though. Maddie, what are you talking about? Maddie. There is no way in hell.
Hold on. Whose rules are you playing with?
Mm.
Correct.
Whose rules are you playing with? Because, I mean, last time I checked, the undefeated, I mean, we would take their rules, right? The undefeated team gets the rule. So you would play in their style. And I just don't see that happening. Now, as far as
Oh my God, Brady would be dead the second the ball was snapped.
so I will say this. This game is 110%. Okay, Tennessee's defense to win. If Tennessee's defense can ball, they got this in the bag.
Oh, they going ball.
But I will say this, and that's what I'm saying. This could be a very, very close game or an upset, depending on Tennessee's defense. Now, I'm not going to say they're bad. I'm not saying that they're mid. I'm saying they could be great.
Are they
I'm saying. So they gave up 3 points. They gave up 10 points. They gave up 0 points. NC State is the only one that I know. I don't know what UTC is. I don't know what Kent is.
So UTC's Tennessee, Chattanooga, and Kent is Kent State.
Mm-hmm.
So a little frame of reference for Kent State. That's where the National Guard shot a bunch of hippies back in the 60s.
Oh shit.
So yeah. But what I'm saying is, so Tennessee, it's at Oklahoma, right? And Tennessee's a 6.5 point favorite on the road. Do they cover that? Is my question.
So what do you mean? Do they go over?
Does Tennessee win by more than 6.5?
Yeah, they should. They should. But that's what I'm saying. Is Tennessee's defense that good?
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you only gave up 3 points, then next team you gave up 10 points, this team you gave up 0 points. I mean, is it going to be a close game? Is it going to be within a touchdown? Are you going to let them put points on the board? That's what, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is the whole reason why I want to watch this game, is because I want to see what Tennessee's defense does. If Tennessee's defense can stand up, then, bro, I mean, you could see them put up, 30, 40 points to 7, 10, maybe 14 points. You know what I mean? Like,
well, a point of reference, they held NC State to 10, and NC State's the top 25 offense in college football, if that helps you out.
Hence the fact that I'm saying this is Tennessee's defense. This is why I want to watch this game. Like, do you understand? I'm salivating at the mouth to see what this defense does. I would love like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never been into college football, but if you're gonna get me into college football, it's gonna be because of defense.
Oh yeah, lots of defense. So I'm watching. Are you watching?
Offense is great, but defense for me is bread and butter.
So are you watching the? Because Nebraska's playing Illinois right now. It's 10-10. Like, it's a good game.
Oh shit. I was actually unaware of any college football games going on right now. Like,
We
look,
got ranked Big Ten action right now, bro. Ranked Big Ten. Both teams are ranked.
it's Friday
Yeah,
night. I'm a WWE fan. It's time for Friday Night SmackDown.
No,
I'm watching the game cast.
No.
I'm not watching like the actual game. I'm just watching it on ESPN.
No. Look, when it comes to college football or any other sport, including Major League Baseball, which I love, they take a back seat. College football is where it's at.
This is going to take the forefront over college football versus if it's, you know what I mean? Like, again, it's got to be one of those big games for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to you guys plus try to pay attention to this.
This is a ranked
Well,
matchup.
Well, no, he's got a point. And with that, we're going to get into some college football talk, specifically Alabama. But first, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And Andrew, I know you're going to love this one. Ah, yes, I would love, emphasis on love, to go to a South Carolina game just to experience the motherfucking sandstorm.
So I would tell you what, right now on this podcast, like,
Go for it.
you are invited to come down here and go to a game with us. Like right now, like we're going to the Wofford game. You want to go? I mean, like, we'll figure it out. If you can speak away. Like,
Oh my God.
I took my wife to the Vanderbilt game a few years ago, and she got to experience sandstorm, right? And that there ain't nothing like it, bro. Ain't nothing like it.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. Like, look, like I said, I would love to just go to a South Carolina game just to experience a sandstorm. But speaking of South Carolina and speaking of SEC teams, we need to talk about Alabama.
Yes. So we can talk about Alabama. I will be right back.
Go for it.
I want to talk about Alabama. I love college football. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Is that ball passed out?
I'm about to find out. Be right back.
All good. All good. Look, let's get one thing straight, though. It's not even up for debate that Alabama is the greatest college football program walking this earth. They know how to produce quality football players, whether it's offense, defense, wide receiver, the list goes on and on. Except for one motherfucking position. That position being quarterback. Now, like I said, Alabama, they know how to produce other players. What they don't know how to do is produce a fucking quarterback. If you don't believe me, look at the last four quarterbacks that came out of Alabama. Mac Jones, he was seen as this guy like, oh, hey, he's going to come in. He's going to be the next Brady. Now, he led the Patriots to a playoff appearance only to get blown out by the fucking Buffalo Bills 47-17. Since then, it's been downhill ever since. Jalen Hurts. Now, you can say what you want. Oh, my God. He went to fucking Oklahoma. But guess what? His stomping grounds remain at Alabama. The same way that I'm in the Army, but my stomping grounds remain at the fucking Navy. Hoo-yah, Navy. Go Navy. Beat Army.
Can I ask you a question? Did you spend time on any boat?
I did.
How tall are you?
6'5".
6'5".
Mhm.
Okay, so you didn't have any problem in any of the boats? What?
I had a little bit of problems, mostly to just like go down, going through the passageway.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it, man. Like I'm not even that claustrophobic, but I could just like I'm being in a boat. I had like there's so many parts like you can't even stand up in, and like I being here living in Baltimore, like we'd have ships come in, and as a kid it'd be free. You go in, take a tour of the ship and everything.
Oh
And
yeah.
watching my dad walk through that thing, and knowing now as an adult, I'm a little bit bigger than he is, and I'm just like. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No.
Well,
Y'all are giants, man. Look, I'm 6 foot tall. Like 6'1". I'm like I'm so close to 6'1", right? So I'm at work, I'm out in public, and I'm one of the taller people. Like I'm taller than most people that I come in contact with. 6'1's pretty tall. Y'all motherfuckers are giants. Like, what the fuck, man?
oh yeah. No, trust me. But look, like I was saying, let's get one thing straight. It's not even up for debate that Alabama is the greatest college football program that is walking this earth right now, especially when they had Nick Saban as the head coach. And basically, it was Alabama's world. We were just living in it.
So I heard your comments about the quarterback. Here, first of all, they've had some good quarterbacks, but the reason that the top blue chip quarterbacks, the Trevor Lawrences, the Deshaun Watsons, the people like that didn't go to Alabama is because Nick Saban is a running guy. Like, look at the running backs that come out of Alabama, and that's why you don't see the blue chips going there. Like you don't see that, right? You don't see the quarterbacks that go to Oklahoma go to Alabama because Alabama is going to run the fucking ball under Nick Saban. They go.
I mean, look at the running backs that they had. They had Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry.
That's my point. That's why. And Mac Jones. Let's just be real. Mac Jones did not have the team Tom Brady did. Nor was he ever going to be that. I'll give you that. But he didn't have what Tom Brady had, bro.
Yes.
This was a different trash ass Patriots team that they tried to put him on and make him the savior. He is not that guy.
Yeah. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he did get the Patriots to a playoff appearance, but you can only go so far in the playoffs.
Look, Bill Belichick, he just quit toward the end of his career. He Steve Spurriered the Patriots. I mean, that's what happened.
Okay, back to Alabama though. Jalen Milroe having a really good year. 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, 590 yards, 35 completions to 52 attempts. That's a 67.3 completion rate. His average is 11.3 yards play. I mean, bro, he's got 156 rushing yards, averaging 4.3. I'm just saying, you average 4.3, you run that ball 3 times. I know he's a quarterback, but goddamn.
So you're saying the dude looks like who is it? Lamar Jackson in Alabama.
I didn't say that. I didn't listen. I've only seen a little bit of this kid. I want to see more. I want to see how he plays the rest of this year. This next week is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, no,
they
sure.
Played Georgia, right?
You said what?
They played Georgia, right?
Who, this week?
Yeah, they played Georgia.
No, Georgia doesn't play a game this week.
Oh, okay.
No, it's September 28th, right?
Yes.
Alabama goes against Georgia.
Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's Alabama's next game.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Is the next game is is going to be Georgia on September 28th. And that's going to be the test, man. We're going to find out who the fucking big dog is.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you right now, you like spicy shit, Mac. Right? And so Georgia's the man until they beat the man. But I'm looking at this game, and Alabama is new. Here's my spicy take: Alabama beats Georgia again.
Really?
Alabama finds a way at home to beat Georgia because Kentucky showed that if you play man on those receivers, that you can hold them. And Alabama's corners are way fucking better than Kentucky's corners. I'm telling you, I smell an AC's upset of the week.
So Alabama
beats Georgia. You heard it here first.
Okay. Well,
What's your
that's
point?
definitely
What's your
game of the week to watch.
Oh, it'll be game day. 100% game day will be there. It's a top 5 matchup. I mean,
Big Mac, what you got to say about this?
4.
It says ESPN Plus.
It's 2 versus 4.
Hmm.
It's going to be on ABC, by the way, just so you know. It is the ABC primetime game.
Ooh, okay.
It will be 7:30 p.m. on ABC. So everybody will get to watch it. I promise you my fat ass is going to be watching it because my wife is a huge Alabama fan. So it's going to be on that TV, especially playing number 2, Georgia. And I done told her that I think Alabama's going to win. What? Yeah. We're going to be watching it.
Whoa. Hold up. The fact that you told your wife that you think Alabama is going to win, I bet my next paycheck on it that your wife's jaw dropped so hard you could see a hole halfway to China.
No, she's confident in her team.
Ooh, oh, wow.
I mean, when you're an Alabama fan, it's easy to be confident, though, just to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, look, I know how big a South Carolina fan you are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look, it must have been like glass shattering for your wife to be like, yeah, I think Alabama is going to win against Georgia, who is number 2 in the country.
Georgia should be number 1, but that's neither here nor there. I just feel like until they lose a regular season game, they should be number 1. But Texas definitely looks like the best team in the country. I'm not going to argue that point. But with that being said, man, if Georgia can beat Alabama, that Texas-Georgia game is going to be the game of the year, man.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, I completely agree.
I can hijack your show about college football, so if you need to move on, feel free.
No, it's all good. But speaking of football, we're going to go from college football back to the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens. What the hell is going on with y'all? Y'all are really battling the Cincinnati Bengals for the last place in the AFC North. What the fuck?
I say this: if we lose to the Cowboys, I mean, at what point does Harbaugh keep his job?
Yeah, that
Year
game
in and
is
year out,
really
die.
the decision where it's like, should John Harbaugh be the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens moving forward?
I mean, do we live and die by our coordinators every single year?
And it's in Dallas.
Well, I mean, the Saints blew out Dallas in Dallas, so there's that.
And the Ravens are favored.
Yeah, I mean, of course we're going to be favored. Of course we're going to be favored.
Now,
we were favored big against the Raiders.
Speaking of the Raiders, I will say this: a certain somebody, when I put you already know who I'm talking about. A certain somebody, I'm not going to say names, decided, hey, I'm going to comment on one of the topics that are going to get talked about. Stop glazing over the fact of what Derrick Henry used to be 4 to 5 years ago.
You went the other way. I thought you was going to talk about Max Crosby.
No, I ain't talking about Max. I ain't talking about Max Crosby.
You didn't see the video? They did an interview and they thought he thought they cut the tape. He turned around and he hit his backwood.
Now, see, here's what I'm talking
Go ahead.
about. The Ravens had a 10-point lead against the Raiders with 9.5 minutes left. How the fuck do you not put Derrick Henry in that game to run the ball down their throats and just ice the goddamn game?
Because
now this specific individual decided, hey, I'm going to go with the mindset, oh, Derrick Henry should have started the entire game. Nah. Oh, that's not what should have happened. Look, start Derrick Henry on the first drive. If he gets a touchdown, he gets a touchdown for y'all. But after that, sit him for the rest of the game. When you have 9.5 minutes left and you have a 10-point lead on the fucking Raiders of all team, then yes, you put Derrick fucking Henry in that goddamn game to run the ball down their throats. And
so look, I'll tell you this: we had a handful of costly penalties in this game. That constantly we kicked ourselves in the ass a few times, and the refs were blind on a few plays. But I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was, bro. Look, what are you gonna do? At the second half of that game, the defense was on the field way longer than they should have been, multiple times in a row. You're right. We should have ran it. We didn't run it. We ran one play, then literally get a penalty, go back 10 yards. We run the next play, right? That doesn't work. Then we do a pitch out, like literally throw it to the line of scrimmage and hope a guy can cut and run. All right, now we're back off the field. Like, that's the dumb shit that is being you know what I mean? That's fucking
yeah,
I'd rather
absolutely.
run it up with Derrick
this
Henry.
is what I'm saying. Derrick Henry, if anything, he at least knows what his job is. Like, oh, we have a lead. Put me in, coach. Put me the fuck in. I will get the crucial first downs. I will get our team a fucking touchdown instead of 3 fucking points and let the Raiders win the goddamn game.
Listen, he stats wise, he's exactly where he should be for what he's doing. Now, and that's what I'm happy with. I'm happy with the production that he's giving. If you look at his yards per carry, I mean, he's already got a touchdown. Like, I can't be mad at that guy. You know what I mean? He's doing exactly what he came here to do.
Play some defense.
That's for me.
That's fair.
For me, that's what it is. At the end, you have to do it. And Zach Orr is playing that same bullshit that Dean Peeves used to play. And it's that bend don't break fucking defense, bro. I fucking hate it. You are a man coverage team, bump and run at the fucking line of scrimmage. Now all of a sudden you're bumping and just standing there or going back, dropping back 10 yards off of the guy. Don't touch him, just standing there in a zone. Like, hell, that is the softest bullshit I've seen. That is not how you fucking win a game. You got safeties like fucking Marcus Williams and fucking Kyle Hamilton, and you're playing zone. Bullshit, man.
No, for sure. And on top of that, you got Max Crosby sacking your franchise quarterback with a 310-pound guy being Christian Wilkins, hurdling Max Crosby like it was fucking nothing. I'm sorry. That was easily the highlight of that game.
Let me tell you something. It's a fucking crime that the Ravens are 0-2. A fucking crime.
Yes.
With the talent that they have and the pieces that they put together, it's a fucking disgrace. Not just a crime. It's a fucking disgrace that they're 0-2. Somebody should be held accountable. This is one of the best teams, if not the best team in fucking NFL, and they're 0-2. Somebody needs to be held accountable. Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I completely agree. Look, I know we're 2 weeks in. Like, hell, I'm blowing up over Caleb Williams being a fucking bum right now.
1-1, bro.
Bro, I would, at this point, I would take Chip Kelly. I would take Chip Kelly. As toxic and his fucking one way that system that motherfuckers, I would take him right now because at least if something ain't working, he's gonna change it. He's not gonna wait for somebody else to change it.
Here's where I agree with you, Mac. I know Harbaugh won a lot there, whatever. But if you were to part ways with Harbaugh, let's just play devil's advocate. You would really have your pick of the litter of coaches. What coach would not want to fucking coach that team? Let's just be real. What coach would not say, "Hey, look at what they put together. I think I'll go take a shot at that."
Like we are so enticing. Like Steve Bisciotti could literally say, "Hey, Nick Saban," and you know what I mean. Nick Saban would take the call. Would he come in for the interview? Probably not, but he would take the call.
I mean, Bill Belichick, though.
I mean, no, not now. Not now. No.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just being honest here. Like if we're gonna go, we're gonna go for somebody that's either. I mean, they're gonna have to be established, and they're gonna have to know X's and O's, because that has been the biggest knock on them the entire time is Harbaugh not being an X and O's guy. He's a special teams guy. He's a let's go on it for fourth down guy or kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, for sure.
And so going through this over years and years and years, look at this shit. Joe Flacco in his time with us had 6 different offensive coordinators. Lamar Jackson, since he's been here, what has he had? 4 different offensive coordinators. Same head coach, but all these different coordinators. Let's be real. Obviously, it's not the coordinator's fault. And guess what? Every coordinator that left us for greener pastures, have failed.
So here's just something I'm throwing out, right? If you're the Ravens and you're really thinking about it, look at the college game right now. Look at how many great coaches are out there that can that already translates the game, because running quarterbacks are huge in college football. Already translates.
This is where we fucked up at. We should have took McDonald. We should have got McDonald to stay here and fire Harbaugh and kept McDonald. The Seahawks have our coach. That's the fucked up part.
The
fucked up part.
I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? Because
but yes, no, absolutely. That's the whole thing. Like, because we are so good and so talented at every position. We have multiple guys on defense at every position. On offense, we have multiple guys. And it's just like, it's a shame that Todd Monken has all these pieces, and this is what he comes up with.
I mean, imagine Kirby Smart. Imagine having Kirby Smart.
That would be
that is a man who does nothing but produce like 20 fucking NFL picks a year. He's already there. I mean, I don't know if he'd leave Georgia. He went to school there, played football there. He's got a huge contract. But I mean, you gotta try. You gotta try with Kirby Smart.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, look at Lane Kiffin and what he's doing with Ole Miss right now.
We tried that with the Raiders, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
But granted, he was 28 at the time, so he was way too before. He wasn't ready for that. So maybe now.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll take Lane Kiffin now as a head coach of the Raiders over Josh McDaniels as a head coach of the fucking Raiders.
So update, and I don't know if they're reviewing it, but Nebraska just took a 16-10 lead with 16 seconds to go before halftime. But
with Patrick Mahomes fucking Jr. I dare you to look me in my eyes.
That kid's good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was going to say, I dare you to look me in my eyes and look at that kid and tell me that he doesn't look like Patrick Mahomes.
That's a touchdown, man. That's a touchdown.
That's what it looks
Catches it, 2 feet in, falls out of bounds. That's a touchdown.
All right, fair enough. All right, though. So, speaking of football, we are going to take our final commercial break, and then we got some predictions that we need to make. Man, oh man, I hope the wife was watching that because God almighty, do I want a Tommy DeVito signed New York Giants jersey. Why? Because I believe more in the Italian stallion than I do in Daniel fucking Jones. Imagine
Yeah,
being
blame
a
me.
fan of a team that literally scored 3 touchdowns last week and held their opponent to 0 touchdowns, and the Giants still found a way to lose a goddamn game.
Yep,
Boy.
shit happens, brother.
Oh, shit happens, all right, but there's no way that the Giants should be 0-2. Anyways, so we got some college football on right now. The
Really?
later game for Friday night is San Jose State at Washington State.
I don't know those teams. I thought you were going like top 25, top 30 schools.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's what I've got pulled up here. Sorry, buddy.
All right, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so let's jump ahead to tomorrow. We got Marshall going into the Horseshoe of Columbus, Ohio, to take on number 3 ranked Ohio State.
I mean, Ohio State gonna beat the hell out of Marshall.
Oh shit! I'm
Oh,
thinking another 50 piece.
Oh, yeah. Ohio State might sling 50 plus points on fucking Marshall.
Oh, I'm like 99% sure they are.
It just depends on if they take the foot off the gas, put in the backup, stuff like that. But they could if they wanted to, is what we're
Nah, full throttle. Full throttle to the fourth quarter and then run that motherfucking ball. I'm telling you, like, bro, I would be surprised if they didn't hit at least 50.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like if they hit 42 points, I would be like, what the fuck was that?
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. All right, so next game up, we got unranked NC State going into quote-unquote Death Valley to take on number 21 Clemson.
I mean, Clemson fit to beat down NC State. Look, here's the reality. Like, as a Gamecock fan, if I'm saying it, then you could take stock in it. Clemson's a good team. They're going, like, I don't even know what the spread is off the top of my head right now, but let me pull it up. And let me just go ahead and say if I feel like they'll beat the spread. Because I think
Clemson 19.5, over-under is 44.5.
So 19.5. I say Clemson wins by 21. So I'm going over on the spread.
Big Mac, what you got?
Oh, so okay, so you taking Clemson on the spread?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have to agree with you.
All
I mean,
right.
I'd take the money line. I'd take the money line all day. I mean, it's minus 1,000. I go ahead and stack fucking 10 of those together, and I mean, it's a decent little bet.
So the money line is 44.5. I think Clemson's going to put up 35 at least by themselves. Like, you'd be a fool to take the under on that.
I mean, but what happens if Clemson don't let NC State put up shit, bro?
Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, listen, competition matters. You said that shit yourself.
I have, but hold on. NC State is still a top 25 offense. And
But they're unranked though.
Why are they unranked? Because they got beat down by a Tennessee team, right?
That's true. Yep.
And Tennessee's really good, right? Tennessee's defense is legit. And let us, I mean, and I get it was a beatdown, but let us not forget that NC State did come up with 10. So, I mean, if they put up 10,
look at their quarterback. Look at their quarterback. 50 for 75.
He's
not bad.
He's
476 yards. Ooh, okay.
Who's quarterback?
3 touchdowns.
Who's?
3 touchdowns.
Which
I'm talking about North Carolina State.
He's injured. He's out. Their backup's in.
Oh shit! Yeah,
He's going to be on the field a lot.
Oh well, then I don't have his stats. I don't like. I guess I'm I'm looking at something.
Exactly.
Well, I mean that's what I'm basing it off of. I'm just going off of what ESPN's got here. So
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
at least
So,
I'm doing homework. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. Damn it.
damn it, I love you, big man. All right. So real talk though. NC State versus number 21 Clemson. Who you got?
Clemson.
All right, fair enough. So I'm a lone wolf on this one, but we got Florida going into arguably one of the most hostile environments, being Mississippi State. Florida at Mississippi State. Who we got?
Put the crack down, James. Put the crack down. Florida's going to win this game, and they're going to win big.
Man, I'm going to smoke that fucking blue stuff from New Mexico. Fuck out of here.
Mississippi State's not beating Florida. And I know that Florida's had a bad time and is easy.
He lost to Texas A&M.
Texas A&M's a good fucking team, dude. I'm confused.
They lost to Notre Dame.
I'm telling you right now, if I were you, and you're thinking about putting up some cash on this game, I would caution you to just put it back in your pocket. That's where I will say to you at this point. Florida.
I mean, look, the money line is that Florida is favored by 7.
For a reason. In your hostile environment.
But it's in Starksville, Mississippi.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna take Mississippi State.
It doesn't matter.
It will matter when Florida fucking hears the goddamn cowbells.
I love this shit because I'm off. I am on PTO. So I will watch that game. I'm going to watch that game because of you.
Oh, I'm going to watch that game too. You best believe it.
I'm going to be up in our group chat being like, what's going on, James? Like James, you want to give me $100 now, James? Like, how we doing this?
Mute.
What you got?
I'm just gonna mute that motherfucker. I'm going against Florida. Yeah.
See, I'm not alone.
Are spread or straight up, Matt? Who wins the game?
Hold on.
All right, you good, big man. You good?
I'm trying to pull this stuff up, but
No, you good.
I got confused at first.
Crack.
No, I'm on that. Like I said, I'm on that blue stuff from fucking New Mexico, courtesy of the
800 fucking
the chemistry
passing
teacher.
Dude, dude, this guy gets a lot of garbage time fucking yards. That's crazy. Shapen. I mean, he's not bad. 7 touchdowns to 1 interception.
But they played St. Catherine's Mary, the first week of the season and won 70-7, and that skewed his stats. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there for you.
I mean, I'd get you, but shit. I'm sorry. You look at the other guy. That's 541.
I'm with you.
4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
This was NFL. We'd be listening to James, but this is college football.
He lost, but that's what I'm saying. He lost 2 games, but only 1 interception. That's what I was pointing out. And then he does. Like I said, he's got a lot of garbage time yards.
In that Randy Orton pose.
But
hold on.
Yeah, Florida's gonna beat them.
Oh my God. All right. So we'll move on from Florida, Mississippi State, and somehow I told you so just isn't enough. Anyways, moving on. We got Charlotte going into Indiana to take on the Hoosiers, and they were predicted to finish last.
So who now?
We got Charlotte going into Bloomington, Indiana to take on the Hoosiers.
Indiana gonna fucking beat them like a redheaded stepchild, man. Like,
I have no clue.
That is an awesome prediction. I can't even go against that.
We got to get like the top.
It's a 30-point spread. Yeah, let's do the top 25 teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
30 points.
I mean, no offense. Like we're doing teams I've never heard of. I've never even thought of. Like
that's fair. I'm just still trying to get over Andrew saying Indiana is going to beat Charlotte like a redheaded stepchild.
They are.
Oh, that's too good.
They are.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right. So, next game up. I had somebody that was supposed to be one of my groomsmen for my wedding when my wife and I went to Illinois to do an actual proper ceremony. This dude went to James Madison, but he canceled at the last minute. And since then, I have hated James Madison since then. We got James Madison at North Carolina and Chapel Hill taking on the Tar Heels, baby.
Mac, do you even know who James Madison is?
I do because of basketball.
I mean, look, James Madison had a great season last year. They went to a bowl. They won 10 games. But they're going into Chapel Hill to a Mac Brown-led team. James Madison is not coming out of this with a win over Mac Brown's team. No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, next game up, Kansas at West Virginia.
So,
Kansas?
So here's how I feel about this. This is the battle of the two teams that I am the most disappointed in this year, because I was really high on West Virginia and I was pretty high on Kansas as well, and both of them started the season 1-2, and it eats at me. However, Kansas is more overrated than West Virginia, and it's at West Virginia, and West Virginia is a hostile environment, like hostile. Them hillbillies know how to rock. I'm taking West Virginia.
So you got West Virginia over Kansas?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what was it? I think Penn State.
Hold on. That was West Virginia. What was the other team you said was gonna beat the shit out of the other team?
Kansas.
No, not Kansas versus West Virginia. The game before that.
Indiana over Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay. That's what you said. I was like, hold on.
Okay.
What was the other team?
Yeah.
NC State at 21 Clemson. Or no, Florida at Mississippi State.
We already did that.
We did that one.
All right. Then yeah, Charlotte at Indiana.
Yeah, redheaded stepchild.
Yep. And then next game up was James Madison at North Carolina in Chapel Hill.
Yeah. Matt Brown's going to take an L there.
Yeah. All right. So we got West Virginia getting the win over Kansas.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. All right. So we got Tulane going into Louisiana, Lafayette, to take on the Raging Cajuns.
Like how big of a favorite is Tulane in this game? Tulane should not lose this game.
Tulane is favored by 1.5.
Yeah, I'm taking Tulane and to cover easy.
Yeah, the over under is 52.5.
Yeah. Tulane should win this game pretty easily. The fact there's only 1.5 point spread kind of surprising to me, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, man, go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I know I'm in this branch of the military. I got to get it done. We got Rice going into West Point, New York to take on Army.
So who do you think wins this game?
I think Army might win. I ain't even going to lie.
You think Army might win? Rice is a fucking piece of trash. I shouldn't call him that. Like, Rice is a very bad football team. I'm gonna be PC. And if Rice somehow beats Army, Army's season is over. Army should win this game by a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. No, and they're favored by a touchdown. That's the crazy part.
Sounds about right to me, honestly.
All right, so next game up, we got Ohio going into Kentucky to take on the Wildcats.
Hey, look, man, Kentucky's embarrassed about South Carolina. Kentucky gave it their all against Georgia, but the team that's going to pay the price for this is Ohio. Kentucky is going to beat the absolute dog shit out of them.
Straight facts. Straight fucking facts. All right.
I say Kentucky by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, so we got a few filler games here and there. It is what it is. But next game up, we got Kent State going into University Park of Pennsylvania to take on number 10th ranked Penn fucking State.
Look, man, that's not even a contest. Penn State's going to win by 120 or something. I mean, I don't know what to say.
All right, fair enough. Next game up, we already talked about this on College Sports Villains last night. USC going into the Big House to take on Michigan.
I struggle with this.
I changed my vote, man. I went into the stats on that game, and yeah, I think USC is gonna win that game.
Yes. So Michigan, for me, what it comes down to here is Michigan is soft. When they played Texas, they instantly cowered down to them from the beginning of the game. At home, they cowered down to them. Now USC can put up some points, and Michigan would have to throw the ball to put up points against them, and they cannot do that. I got USC. I think it's close because it's at the Big House, but I say USC wins this game 2014.
I'll agree with that as well. Like, look, I'm a Notre Dame fan. And speaking of Notre Dame, we're going to get to them in a bit. But I really think that after the beating that Texas put on Michigan, USC might get the win this against Michigan of all teams. And they lost a lot on offense. Granted, they have a lot going for them on defense, but defense can only do so much, you know?
All right, Guru, who you got?
I'm going to take number 11 USC over Michigan.
Yes.
All right, we're all unanimous on this one tonight.
Yep.
Like
All right,
said.
next game up, we got UCLA at the True Death Valley, being number 16 LSU.
I'm gonna be real honest with you here. I think LSU wins this game by 3 or 4 touchdowns. UCLA is a very bad team.
I believe it or not, I was right on your coattails, buddy. I looked at them stats and I was just like, yeah, I just don't think this is going to be a game.
Oh yeah,
I
mean, look, you said 3 or 4. I was like, points. The second you said touchdowns, it was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I mean, look at the numbers. I mean, if you look at the numbers, the way both of those teams look, it just looks like it's going to be a lot to a little.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of a lot to a little, we got Miami, Ohio.
Who they playing?
We got Miami, Ohio, going into South Bend, Indiana, to take on 17th ranked Notre Dame. And the fact that Notre Dame paid Northern Illinois, we're going to get to them in a bit.
Notre Dame is going to take out their frustrations on this team this game.
Yeah.
Notre Dame by a lot.
Yeah. That's fair enough. This game, however, should be a good one. We got unranked Georgia Tech at 19 Louisville.
So, Georgia Tech and Louisville. Here's how I feel about this game, right? Georgia Tech beat Florida State, then everybody started sucking their dick, right? But that didn't mean shit to me because I told y'all Florida State was hot trash. I told you they weren't going to a bowl. I already knew the writing on the wall. I have Louisville. Fair. I think Louisville is overrated as well. People are on their nuts, and it shouldn't be that way. However, Louisville is better than Georgia Tech. They just are. And the game's at Louisville.
Yeah.
Give me Louisville 31-21.
Oh, yeah. That should be a good game. Speaking of good games, we got Buffalo going into DeKalb, Illinois to take on number 23 Northern Illinois, who upset Notre Dame.
Matt, you want to take this one? I saw something in your eye. Then I'll do mine.
Hold on. Say those teams again.
We got Buffalo going into DeKalb, Illinois to take on number 23 Northern Illinois.
So what was it? Was it somebody? I think somebody said was calling Buffalo for the upset.
Really?
Buffalo has Coach Pete Limbo, right? That's a huge win. They're a very, very well coached football team. Buffalo is. They're 2-1. They lost big to Missouri. I'm not going to call for the upset in this game. I think Northern Illinois gets it done. I think Northern Illinois wins comfortable, but not blowout, maybe 2 touchdowns.
I can see that. All right, next game up, we got a battle in the SEC. We got Arkansas at Auburn.
So this is the battle of just bad teams, right? I'm trying to pull it up right now, but like Arkansas took Oklahoma State to the limit, right? We saw that they should have won the game, but they don't know how to close.
Yeah.
Auburn lost to California, which last year they almost lost to California too. So I can't, like, I don't know what's going on with the ESPN website. I can't get the shit to pull up, but oh my God. Those are just 2 bad football teams. It's a SEC, it's SEC though, right? So
yeah.
It's at Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Auburn, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Give me Auburn fucking 17-14. like that's how it goes.
Yeah, I could really see that.
I say Auburn 17-14. Yeah.
That's fair. All right, so we got a battle in the ACC. We got Rutgers at Virginia Tech.
Well, Rutgers is in the Big Ten, but I see what you're saying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But, you know, I struggle with this pick because Rutgers is a better coach team than Virginia Tech, right? And you already know how I feel about Virginia Tech. But it's at home, and that matters. Playing on the road is really, really hard. But with that being said, Greg Schiano has put together something special at Rutgers, and I believe, well, it's at Virginia Tech, so Virginia Tech's probably going to be favored, I would imagine. But I'm betting to Lee Corso your ass. Not so fast. You'll be upset. In
Virginia Tech is 3.5 favorites.
Yeah, I mean, you at home, you get 3 points for being at home. So it's basically a pick'em game. That means they don't know. Rutgers is better. Give me Rutgers for the upset. Fuck it.
All right, fair enough. I mean, hell, even with the entrance that Virginia Tech has with Enter Sandman, by Metallica. Oh,
Hey, look, entrance can't win you football games. Give me Rutgers.
yeah, that's fair. All right, so next game up, we got unranked Vanderbilt, who should be ranked at number 7, Missouri.
What the fuck kind of bullshit is Vanderbilt should be ranked? Look, man, you've been smoking a lot today, but for real, no. Missouri's going to win this game and comfortable. Missouri may win this game. They're going to put up 35 points. So 35-14, 35-10. It won't be close.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I'm in
Next
agreement,
game up.
by the way.
Yeah,
You said what?
I'm just in agreement with everything he just said.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, next game up, we got another Battle of Florida. We got number 8, Miami, going into Tampa, Florida, to take on South Florida.
Who is it now?
The U at South Florida and Tampa.
Oh, yeah. South Florida is a good team, but not good enough to beat Miami. Give me the U by...
Can we get the U's? The
Oh,
U's have it.
Florida,
The U's have it.
35-14.
Ooh, okay.
What's the
Get it?
spread?
The U's have it.
What's the spread?
The spread is Miami by 17.
That's about what I said. So, yeah, 35-14.
64 and a half points. 64 and a half points.
All right. So this game actually caught me by surprise. Wyoming at North Texas, and North Texas is favored by 7.
I don't know why that would surprise you. Wyoming is pretty fucking trash.
I mean, both teams are unranked. North Texas is actually doing something, and Wyoming hasn't been something since Josh Allen.
I'm taking North Texas. Like, yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So we already talked about this. Number 6, Tennessee at 15th ranked Oklahoma.
Give me Tennessee to cover. I said 37-17. I just and I know they're expecting it to be closer because of the talent level, but the problem for me is Oklahoma's not going to be able to keep up score for score with Tennessee. Yeah. And Tennessee's defense, Tennessee's offense is going to be on the field a lot, and Tennessee's defense is already good, and they're rested. I'm expecting this to get ugly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. It's definitely going to be a ground and pound
how
physical type
many
of game.
more college games you got left?
We got Akron, or we got Bowling Green at 25, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Yep.
Yeah.
Akron at South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Georgia Southern at number 5, Ole Miss.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Ole Miss.
Yep. UL Monroe at number 1, Texas, with Arch Manning starting the game.
Texas.
I can start that fucking game. Texas wins.
All right. We got 2 more games. Portland State at Boise State.
Portland State is god fucking awful. Boise State will win this game by 50. What's the spread on that game? 40?
41.5, actually.
That's what I thought. Yeah, give me Boise State big.
And then last but not least, number 13th ranked Kansas State at BYU.
Kansas State.
Yeah, and they're favored for 6.5.
Oh, this is my upset special. Give me BYU.
Oh. See, damn it. I'm going to have to ride with that. BYU over Kansas State. I ain't even going to lie.
Well, I tell you what, man. Like I said, I'm going to put a couple little parlays together with some of your upsets. So you're going to mix and match. And if some things go the right way, hey. Are we going to do our NFL predictions?
Yes.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm tired.
sir.
Dude, I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm ready
Oh.
to go to fucking sleep.
My heart goes out to you. For real. My heart goes out to you. Oh my God. I know that feeling, my man. I know that feeling. All right. So we got the New York Giants at the Cleveland Indians.
The Indians?
Jesus. We got the New York Giants at the Cleveland Browns. Holy shit. Let's try that again.
I was
I'm
about to say,
taking the Browns.
I'll take the Browns, but I'll take the Giants if they play in the Guardians. I mean,
yeah, I'll take the Browns as well. Jesus. I mean, that defense that Cleveland has, led by Myles Garrett, it ain't even close. Anyways, next game up, we got Green Bay at Tennessee. And boy.
I'm taking Green Bay.
I'm going to take Green Bay as well. Why? Because, well, Levis, you better do something. This is a no-brainer. The Chicago Bears with. You said what?
You taking Green Bay, Andrew?
yes, I'm taking Green Bay. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. All right, so next game up, we got the Chicago Bears, and I'll be honest, I don't trust Caleb Williams as far as I could throw him. They go into Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
You're not gonna be happy with this one.
Do not tell me.
I'm gonna take the Bears.
Yeah, you went there.
I did. I mean, listen, this Colts team looks garbaggio.
Yeah, so does Caleb Williams under fucking center.
Listen. Hey, again, I'm gonna take the Bears defense over the Colts offense. That's what I'm doing. I'm hedging my bet that it's going to be a low-scoring game, and I think Caleb Williams can do just enough to get him enough field goals to win this game. What say you, sir?
Caleb Williams cannot even find the goddamn end zone.
Okay,
and
I just told you.
Bears front office really decided, hey.
I'm betting on the defense. I'm not betting on Caleb Williams.
That's fair. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's just
What's
after it's just
Colts
after
Bears.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Where's the game at?
Indianapolis.
Give me Indianapolis.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, I know we're 2 games in, but I don't trust Caleb Williams as far as I can throw the prima donna.
I'm betting
because
on the defense.
Look, if Justin Fields was under center, he would at least get points on the board with the offensive weapons that the Bears fucking have.
You don't know nothing.
I give me the Colts.
Fair enough. I'll take the Colts as well. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears, that's another discussion for another day. Anyways, next game up, we got the Houston Texans going into Minneapolis, Minnesota to take on the Vikings.
Hey, look, good story for the Vikings, man. I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like they fitting to come down to reality this week. Give me Houston.
Ooh, okay. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but yes, I think Houston, it's like 28-34.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could really see that as well. Yeah, give me Houston as well. I think Sam Darnold really needs to quote Eminem, to snap back to reality. Anyways, next game up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, who are on a make-or-break season after losing to the Bucs of all teams in the playoffs, going into New Orleans to take on the Saints.
So this is where the real Derek Carr will come out and play. The Eagles' defense is legit. They will get 2 turnovers off Derek Carr and win this game.
So you got Philly?
Yeah, I got Philly.
All right.
Sorry. What was the game?
Philly at New Orleans.
Oh,
Yeah.
New Orleans. I'm taking New Orleans.
Ooh.
Y'all both taking Philly?
No, I might take the upset and go with New Orleans as well. Derek Carr is doing something in New Orleans. That's right. Hell, you got fined $14,000 just for hitting the Michael Jackson pose.
New Orleans is favored to win this game. I'm the one picking the upset.
Fair enough. All right, next game up, we got the we got the San Diego Chargers going into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Look, I said before the season starts that I believe the Steelers are a really good football team, and I'm gonna stick with that. Steelers win this game.
All right, fair enough.
Give the Steelers their first loss.
Oh, okay.
Little bit of a Baltimore fan coming out in that the Chargers can't beat the Steelers.
I was gonna say,
listen to me now. McConkey and J.K. Dobbins are going to have a big day through the middle of that defense. Nom.
Especially with T.J. Watt running.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If T.J. Watt is on the right side, guess what they're going to do? They're going to run the ball to the left side. T.J. Watt moves to the right side. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to pitch the ball off short throw to the opposite side.
But Herbert is questionable, right? They don't believe he's going to play.
It doesn't matter. This is a Jim Harbaugh team. This is a basic bread and butter offense. If his backup don't know, the practice squad guy knows. Like this is simple, basic stuff.
I'm off Sunday. While that game's on, we'll be in the group chat talking about it.
Yes, we will.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, right? Like, where the Broncos at? Where's Seattle at?
Broncos.
Commanders at? Where are the Commanders at? I mean,
are the Commanders? The Commanders they didn't win.
We're 2 games in. The Broncos will be fine. But look, the good part about it is we get to see this play out Sunday. Like we get to see it. So
no. I mean, like I said, my money is on the Chargers.
I'm with you. Like look, NFL is your baby. College football is my baby. I'm just going with a feeling here. I'm going with what I saw them against the Falcons. I'm going what I saw them against the Broncos, and the Steelers look good, man. I'm sticking with it.
Fair enough. I mean, hell.
So for me, this is going to be the best team that the Steelers are going to go against. Like, as far as the defense. The Chargers defense is the best defense the Steelers are going to go against. And that's why I think the Chargers win this game, because I think it's going to be 14-3, brother.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, cool. I mean, I can't wait. Like, that's why I love talking sports with people, because I like to see how it ends up for everything.
I completely agree. Now, speaking of the AFC, we got an AFC team being the Denver Broncos going into Tampa, Florida to take on Tampa, Baker, Mayfield, and the Buccaneers. Look, I got the Bucs winning this.
Fireworks, baby. Fireworks.
Yep. I got Baker and the Bucs winning this one. I mean, look.
Listen. And I'll say this though, right? This is a sneaky game. This is a sneaky game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fundamentals. Don't play stupid. Don't make dumb plays, because this is one that could slip, but this is also one he could do. He could put up 380 yards.
Oh yeah, no, they ain't gonna slip up.
But the whole thing is, I think Denver's offense is so bad that it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, look, yes, they do have Bo Nix under center, but you never know what can happen.
It's going to be a good game.
Oh yeah. Next game up. This should be a no doubter. We got Carolina going into Las Vegas to take on the Raiders.
As long as Max Crosby is playing on that team,
Oh yeah.
they're in contention to beat anybody over 500, let alone anyone under 500. I'm sorry, they just beat us. They beat us, and he was the main reason.
Oh yeah.
So, yes, he's going to feast a little bit on Andy Dalton. Now, will Andy Dalton get that ball out of there and get a lot of roughing the passer calls? That's what I want to see.
That's true. That is
The Raiders.
You're taking the Raiders?
Yes.
All right. So next game up, Miami has to travel a bit of a ways as they go into Seattle to take on the Seahawks.
This is the Seahawks.
Who?
Yeah.
Dolphins.
So Miami goes into Seattle to take on the Seahawks.
Yeah, without Tua, Seahawks are a very decent team, and it's in Seattle. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks as well. Now, this is a definite game that Baltimore needs to win. Baltimore goes into Arlington, Texas to take on the Cowboys.
Man, I just my heart.
Listen. I'm just telling you, like, bro, I think this is a pivotal game, and I hope it truly is a pivotal game in the career of John Harbaugh, because I feel like if he loses this game,
he gonna be
shouldn't be our head coach anymore.
Yeah, he gonna be in the hot seat. There ain't no doubt about that.
So, yeah, no, I'm saying it right now. Like, yeah, I don't. With the way we've played the first two games, if we play the same type of offense, if we play the same type of defense, there's no way we're going to win this game.
I'm going to ride with Baltimore.
Yeah, same here. And that's assuming that they actually know, or I should say John Harbaugh actually knows how to use Derrick Henry the right way.
Well, again, Todd Monken, not John Harbaugh, Todd Monken, our offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, nothing is really going wrong with Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure.
How they're using him is just fine. It's, again, the dumbass play calling is what is the real issue here.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So for the later afternoon games, we got San Francisco going into Inglewood, California to take on the LA Rams.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. The Rams are not going to be a good team this year.
No.
Yeah.
They'll
be mediocre at best.
A lot of people are definitely, now that Puka Nacua is injured, like it's going to be a rough and bumpy road.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'll easily take the San Francisco 49ers over the Rams.
Me too.
All right. So after that, we got the Detroit Lions, who lost to the Bucks. I didn't have that on my 2024 bingo card, but somehow with Baker Mayfield leading the way, they got the job done. Anyways, so I think Detroit is out on a revenge game when they go into Glendale, Arizona to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
And guess what happens? They get their cookies taken by the Arizona Cardinals. This is a trap game, and a trap game that I'm telling you is going to happen. Arizona is going to take their cookies, bro. Arizona is a great team this year. The defense is not looking absolutely amazing, but again, they're building. Okay, they lost the first game. This second game.
Yeah, it only took Kyler Murray after the first week to be like, oh, hey, I have Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I mean, listen. He hit him on the hands dead. okay, and Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't catch it, okay. So I mean, listen, I watched it happen. So regardless, he's got multiple pieces there. He's playing very well. He's reading the defense. He's making his checks. Connor,
And not playing
James
call,
Connor, James fucking Connor. Thank God
Mm.
that the Steelers let him go, because Jesus Christ, that motherfucker eats, bud. And yeah, so I'm going Arizona. I'm going Arizona. I think the Lions get kicked in their teeth. I think they're going to play too overly aggressive. I think they're going to get a couple penalties, and it's not going to settle down. It's like, don't get me wrong, Goff's going to get some yards. Williams is going to get, hit a couple big catches. Brown might get a touchdown. Gibbs and Montgomery, they could have anywhere from 25 or 30, rushing yards apiece or more. But I just, bang for bang, Arizona's going to come out hot.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I agree. Look, Goff has they have been confusing him all year. I've watched those games, and he's confused. He's thrown 3 interceptions, right? Like they're scheming him out of it. And Arizona is a very well coached football team. I'm picking Arizona to win as well.
Fair enough. All right, so for
over 30 points. I'm just saying that team's going to put up points every single week.
Yeah, I was going to say, so the over-under for Detroit at Arizona is 51.5.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, it really does. All right, though. So this is a true test for this team, as Kansas City goes into Atlanta, Georgia, to take on the Kirk Cousins-led Atlanta Falcons.
You're saying this is going to be a challenge for Atlanta, right? Not the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, yeah, it will be a challenge for Atlanta.
This is a challenge.
Look,
the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm like, hold on.
Hey, hold up. It was also a challenge for Atlanta when they went into Philadelphia.
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, listen. As long as the Chiefs wear pinstripes, okay, they ain't never gonna lose. Okay.
Not so fast, my friends. I'm taking Atlanta in the upset.
And you're gonna be disappointed.
Fair enough. We will see how this game pans out, but I said what I said. Anyways, and for Monday, we got a doubleheader. We got Jacksonville at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
Yep, give me Buffalo as well.
I will say this. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are better than I thought they were going to be. Fact. So I will eat my crow on that one. He is playing just as well as he usually does.
Straight facts. And then to close things out for Monday night, we got the Washington Redskins at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals by 1,000. I gotta go, y'all. Gotta help the wife get the stuff out of the car.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, appreciate you being on here.
If the Bengals, it's essentially like if the Bengals don't win this, it's just like if the Ravens don't win against the Cowboys. It is hit the panic alarm. It is over. Code red.
No, absolutely. All right. I'm taking the Bengals as well. Why? Because they have rookie Jaden Daniels under center, and man, at least the dude at least knows where the fucking end zone is. But look, I will say this: it is always a pleasure having you on this show, as always.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I just looked at the time. I'm like, man, it's almost 2.5 hours, bro. I'm ready to go to fucking sleep, bro.
For sure, man. For sure.
It's been a pleasure, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. And can't wait
go and enjoy your Friday night. And hey, Go Ravens, baby.
Peace.
Peace out. Oh, man. There's nothing more than I love than doing what I do, and that's talking shit. That's talking shit about sports. Look, I couldn't be any happier knowing that college football is back and NFL is back as well. I know I have some upset picks, and I'm gonna stay true to them. Speaking of staying true, do not forget to click the link in the tab of this. Do not forget to click the link in the description of this video and make sure you click the tab that says True Victory. You can get some awesome merch like this that I'm wearing right now. It doesn't even matter. I should say, it doesn't even matter what kind of fan that you are. They have the colors, and for a limited time only, they have a first responders collection. Oh my God, is it awesome? It truly is. But I will say this: it is Friday night, and I'm gonna go look to enjoy my Friday night. All right. So, like I said, be sure to click the link in the description of this video and click on the tab that says True Victory. Aside from that, when you're done shopping at truevictory.com, that is veteran owned and veteran operated, be sure to use code No Mercy Sports 15 for 15% off your entire purchase. Oh my God, do I love Fridays? Why? Because it is the end of the week, and obviously we get to have a lot of fun. I will see y'all next week. Peace out.